people, welcome back to New Dram Drinker. Another whiskey review, another day of drinking whiskey.
You do it so much more theatrical than I do.
Do I?
I go, hello, welcome back to New Dram Drinker. Today we have another review. You're like, hello, welcome back to New Dram Drinker.
I'm so excited.
We have loads of whiskey to drink. You look so theatrical with it.
How could you not be excited about drinking another whiskey?
Oh, I suppose she's right in a way, isn't she? So tell us what this whiskey is that's got you so hyped up.
Today's whiskey is our Somerton Club month of June subscription bottle. And it is the Jura 18. So, we had a Jura about 2 years ago in our...
At the very start.
At the very start. A supermarket one. I think we probably weren't blown away by it. We never replaced it. Haven't had another Jura since. So I'm quite excited for the 18 because I just think it's just gonna, in my head, it's going to be a bit more up leveled. I'm going to be impressed by it. I'm hoping to get some good stuff from it.
Either that or it'll be the end of the Jura journey for us.
Meet Mrs. Optimistic and Mr. Pessimistic.
But we've got this kind of, we've only had one bottle. So where the hell did the notion that Jura isn't worth exploring
I don't know.
come from? Because obviously it got into our head at some point. Yeah. I just don't know why. Because they're not a brand that we've... Is one bad bottle enough to put you off?
Or is it just... I have a bit of a theory in some of the older brands. So you've got to remember, it's been around forever. I just think maybe is it a connotation that you link with, like, our dads used to drink it and it's like it was the cheaper, rougher whiskey. I don't know.
I don't know, to be honest.
Did it fall into that category?
I don't think so, because I didn't know who they were.
Yeah,
I didn't know Jura before we started drinking whiskey at all. So I had it didn't start there. It was from when our journey started onwards, that all those connotations. You just must hear stuff, mustn't you, that maybe it's not highly thought of, or I don't know. But that's something that we need to work on maybe and make our own decisions. So the best part about this is, like Nicola said, it's the Somerton Club bottle for June. We wouldn't have another Jura if it wasn't for the membership in that club, because obviously we give Dan, who runs it, the reins to pick our bottles for us. We wouldn't have picked this. No. So if this is good, then it's made being a member 100% worth it, hasn't it? Not that it wasn't already, we love it, but this is almost like
takes you out your comfort zone.
It's almost the reason why we're a member, because we've bought a bottle that we wouldn't have bought but might be amazing.
Yeah.
So bonus, hopefully it's nice. If it's horrible, then we're in trouble.
Horrible. Horrible with a capital O.
So let's have a look at the bottle. What do you think to the bottle?
It's I like the shape. It's a classic Jura shape, isn't it? It says on there what it is. So it's matured in American white oak.
Sorry.
Matured in American white oak, ex-bourbon barrels, and enriched by the finest red wine casks. Awesome. So I'm quite looking forward to this one. I think it could be interesting. I know it's coloured. It says it's coloured. It's very dark.
It doesn't say on the bottle that it's coloured, does it?
Says
online
on the
says that it's coloured.
But yeah, so
there's no info about chill filtration or anything like that we could find. Nothing on the tin. There's a lovely tin that it comes in as well. So there's no information about colouring or non-chill filtration on there. But it's a decent. I like the colour scheme. I like the fact that...
I think if it was on the back of a bar in a club or a pub and you couldn't read what it said, although it's quite big, you'd know what it was. Yeah. I think that's pretty much how I base my bottles.
But yeah, standard Jura bottle. I think they have had other shapes. They may have. Like I said, I'm not massively up on Jura, but I'm pretty sure the one we had at the start wasn't this shape, but it was more of a square version. But yeah, I mean, looking forward to it, to be honest. Looking forward to trying it and seeing what we think, and hopefully it will set us back on a Jura path.
Let's get into it then.
Question before we carry on. If you are into your Jura and you love it, which one do we go for after this? So we've had, the 18 now. Let's forget the first one. But we've had the 18. Where'd you go to continue your journey from the 18? Put it in the comments, let us know.
Do they have anything like really special?
Yeah. Is there something that you must try? Okay, so as ever, we'll go and start. We're going to go for the colour because obviously we've told you, we've been informed that it's coloured, so it's pointless. We're going to go for the coins that are topping our drams, and we got our No Nonsense Whiskey clear.
I love
coin.
this because it's clear.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love the coins that are doing something a little bit different than the usual, and this is definitely one of those. And I have got the Whiskey Friend coin, 157, I think, 127. Sorry. And it's a lovely coin, lots going on it, and I'm sure they may have some available if you get in touch with them. I'm not too sure about the No Nonsense Whiskey clear ones, but I'm pretty sure he may have some of his standard coins, so check them out if you want to. So on the nose, what do you
I'm going to say lovely. I really like this.
Yeah, there's the... My initial thoughts is there's that, I seem to say it's quite a lot lately at the moment, but there's that funky note, but it's a little bit of a dirtier funky note, like a bit more of a dunnage kind of dirty, mossy.
I'm surprised
old,
you like this because
moss.
it's not sweet. I'm going to say I'm getting like fruits. I was thinking black currants or blackberries, and I'm thinking maybe the funky note, like you said, is dirty. But you know when they're almost, I don't want to say it on a fire, because I'm not getting smoky,
it's not smoky,
but it's damp. You know when you've cut them down in the garden and you get that damp. I was
going to say this exactly. I may have used this back many months ago, but we've got a big like blackberry thorn bush up the side of our garage that we kind of
grows rampant.
We're allowed to be there because it's almost a security feature for the back garden.
You're not going to be wading through that to get into my garden.
But it kind of dies off. And it's that smell of like the mushy kind berries, of berries and the old kind of composting kind of greenery. It's got that kind of note.
But it's not sweet, so I'm surprised you say you like it, because I would
think
imagine
it has got a sweet note on the nose.
I don't think it's as sweet, but it's really nice.
There's caramel as well.
44%. I think it noses like a 44%.
I think it noses stronger to me. I was just about to say it noses stronger.
No, I think it's 44%. Are you getting caramel?
I'm getting a bit of a caramel, yeah. Almost a toffee apple kind of note. A red apple though, not a green one.
Yeah. It's the juicy fruitiness.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Juicy fruits.
Juicy fruits.
Yeah.
It's inviting. It makes you want to drink it.
Sweets.
Yeah, it makes you want to drink it.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's really nice. It feels rich. You know when you nose a whiskey and there's a lot of flavour. It's not like, it smells okay. There's a lot of flavour here.
Do you like the nose?
I do like the nose. Why?
I'll say that again, shall I? Do you like the nose?
I didn't get that the first time.
Make me say it twice.
Dad joke.
We're allowed. I'm a dad. I'm allowed to make dad jokes. So let's get into the palate. Okay. That's interesting. Quite
liqueur taste.
Yeah.
There's like a fruity. I'm going to say liqueur.
Makes you really kind of drag as much out of it as you can. It's quite smooth. No, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's quite an easy to drink. That's probably the 44% is helping with that. It doesn't hide any of its flavour, so you've got that kind of the caramel. It's not very creamy.
No.
It's not a thick whiskey. You've got the caramel. There's a little bit of spice in there. Maybe a very small touch of smoke as well in there. Fruits, red apples. I'd say the red fruits, the berries. It's very nice.
There is that lovely. It is like a liqueur. It's not sweet. I don't get them mixed up.
No, there's a spiciness there as well.
This to me is a whiskey that you would have at the end of a night.
I'd say you can tell it's an 18-year-old because it's quite well.
It's not harsh. There's no harshness.
All the flavours are quite well mixed together, so
yes.
there's nothing that's overpowering anything else. Maybe the spices slightly,
but
other than that, it's quite a. And that's where I'm coming back to the smooth note. I always think that if a whiskey feels smooth, it's because it's well blended together.
I think you would know that was an older whiskey, like you said, because there's no harshness, there's no rough edges. But why I'm thinking liqueur is, you know, when you've had a really heavy meal and you've had your coffee maybe, then you sit and you have a dram. This to me is the kind of whiskey you would have
perfect one,
to finish your evening.
Yeah.
There is something really, really, really lovely about this.
But I think as well, what's good about it is the finish. In talking about it in the terms Nicola is after a meal, the finish isn't that long.
No,
it thins out quite quickly into just like a spicy water, which sounds horrible, but it's just a short finish. Not a lot kind of hangs around, does it, on the finish?
You know when you said there's a touch of smoke?
Yeah.
I think it's like smoke and coffee. Do you know, like, you know when you have a proper coffee?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's like bitter coffee.
Yeah.
I had a real taste of that.
Whether that's you saying it made me think it, but
no.
Definitely.
I was going to say chocolate to start with, but I don't think it's chocolate. It tastes like coffee to me.
If it is a chocolate, it's a very high cocoa, dark bitter chocolate, but it's so close to coffee that could be either.
Yeah.
Could be either.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Very nice.
That's really lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
It feels like a very rich whiskey. You know, like you said, the flavours are all there, but I don't want to use the word balanced because it's not.
I don't want to use the word blended either, because obviously that gives you the...
They are, but I know what you're saying. Yeah. It's like all of those flavours have been put in the glass. They're all mixed together, so you get a lot of different things. Yeah. Nothing is overpowering. It's not balanced as in you get this and then you get this and you get... They are beautifully mingling.
It makes it a good recipe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What they've done has worked, isn't it?
And is that an 18-year-old thing? You know, it's almost like the older the whiskies, I find them less harsh.
I've had older whiskies than this that haven't been as good.
I suppose, yeah.
Just because it's an old whiskey doesn't mean it's going to be good. So, you know,
it feels like a very nice, elegant, rich nightcap. No, you dram at the end of an evening. Yeah.
I suppose the question to me really is, why did they feel the need to colour it? Just let it live on the merits of its kind of age and what it's got. It's a nice enough whiskey to not... Why mess with it? Because it just gets...
But that's why I'm saying, why does anybody colour their whiskey? Consistency and...
Yeah, it's just a shame. I don't know.
Yeah, we know now it's unnecessary for us. It wouldn't make us choose a whiskey.
Obviously for the wider audience of whiskey drinkers, then they feel the need to colour it to make it all the same.
Can I just say, on the finish, I agree with what you said. I just had a little, right before the flavours fade, like a little brown sugar note. Okay. Like a little sugary...
Yeah, kick. Oh, nice. Do you like it? I haven't used that joke half as much as I could have in the video, so give me a break. So, do you like it?
I do like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Sorry, in-house joke.
Okay, so highlights of the whiskey.
A beautiful surprise. I'm happy that I've tried a Jura now that I really like. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I just think it was richer than I thought it was going to be. It feels more elegant. It feels classier. This to me is an end of a perfect evening, maybe. You know, just a really nice dram.
Yeah, awesome.
Was that 2 notes? I
don't know. She's only getting 2 anyway, so I would probably agree with you, to be honest. So I'm going to probably just let you have all of those things, because I think the pleasant surprise for one is the one. And I would say maybe not necessarily something about the whiskey, but more about the Somerton, which I've said before, is that it's made us try a brand we'd given up on after just having 1 bottle, which seems long. Yeah. So it's I think bonus for that.
Proof is in the pudding. There's a whiskey out there for everyone.
And don't write things off. Give them a chance. There's plenty of other styles in that most whiskies ranges. Yeah. So just give them a go. And
I think the fact that this was easy to talk about.
Yeah.
This wasn't hard to talk about at all.
Good choice by Dan for the Somerton Club again. And we encourage you to try it if you can. So thank you for watching. As ever, I'm going to say this again, because we look at our stats and notice that only half of you are subscribed to the channel that watch our videos. So it's easy. Just right down there's a subscribe button. Click the subscribe button, click the like button, and it just helps us in knowing that you're enjoying the videos. And if you want to join our members club, more than welcome to as well. You can find details of that down in the descriptions part. So we're done.
Thank you very much.
Another week done. Yeah. We will see you next week.
Another whiskey.
The good news is we're starting to get to the point now where we can all go to proper festivals where we can meet each other. So we are going to be at a few of them this year now. Probably September, I think they start. Yay. So if you're at any of them and you see us around, come and say
Come
hello.
say hi.
We'll be more than happy to have a chat with you, share a hot dog or a burger and a few drams, no doubt. So thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure as always, and we'll see you again next week.